Hi, my name is Sherry Hauser. I own Glory Bound Publishing and I'm the brainchild behind Book Market Mania. This video is called Driving Your Book, and it's an informal video. I think you'll probably hear the key flipping on and off in the background, but we're going to just work with it. Anyway, and it's just an informational video. The other videos I have actually guided around on Amazon and KDP to kind of show you some stuff. This one is specifically on book marketing. So I have several points here that we're going to make. Let's see here. And I'm just going to start in. I wrote it down, and like some of my own personal books are from dreams, interpretation of dreams, hearing the voice of God. All of this information that I'm going to give you now is basically from a dream. So I think it's really good, and I'm going to follow it, and I'm going to direct my authors that are writing and releasing books right now to do this. So I'm willing to share. So I'm going to tell you the dream because I think it's sort of to fun to do the dream and then come around the corner with it. In the dream, they stayed at a hotel and then came out in front to be picked up. Some were waiting and waiting an extremely long time, like 40 hours, which is a very long time. And then the words in the dream says, let's show them how to drive themselves. The dream is talking about a book being picked up to help promote sales. I have all the time, I have almost every day, I have authors say, oh man, I wish my book could be picked up by a publisher. I wish it could be picked up by somebody. And the idea is to basically get it off the side road and then get it onto the main road of where you're trying to go. So the pickup zone is where the person is waiting in the dream. They're at the hotel hanging out at the pickup zone and they're waiting for a ride. And my question that I asked is, why are they waiting for a ride? Well, they don't have a vehicle and don't know how to drive it. But I thought about that for a little bit but the vehicle is their book. But they don't know how to drive it. In essence, they don't need to be picked up, but need to learn how to drive on their own. So these principles that I'm outlining are basically, okay, instead of waiting for a bus or waiting for somebody else to pick you up and make your book successful, why don't you drive your own vehicle or drive your own book to its successful destination? And that's a great way to look at it. So number one, check on the ebook. Now, what I'm going to do on all this is I will make it so that the audio is available in a print option, probably on the website or something. Check on the ebook. Okay, so when you put a book on KDP, often we put a paperback and then we put an ebook. The ebook is the version that you're going to use to release for free versions on the KNEP program through KDP. I hope I'm not using too many acronyms here, but the KNEP program through KDP is a program where you can release your book twice a year for 5 days. And that's great because people will buy the book for free, and then you encourage and tell them how to do good unbiased book reviews, and they can do those book reviews, and it really promotes the sale of your book. So the ebook, what we found is ebooks look really different on our own screen and then on Amazon. So number one, check your ebook. Download it from the Amazon site. So go to Amazon and pretend like you're a customer instead of a KDP owner of a page. Download it, look at it, and then fix whatever ebook problems there are. Fix them and reload it and wait a few days to release the book. The problem is that if you release a book on the KNEP program and you're saying, oh, my book is available, my book is free, but then you find that the book doesn't look very good, then you have a big problem, okay? So fix it before you release it. It's kind of like changing your baby's diaper before you show him off. Same idea, okay? Number 2, locate keywords. Keywords are words that people would type into their search engine to find something. Like if you're looking for a Chinese restaurant, you type in Chinese restaurants in my area or a specific place. Okay, so you want to type in those words. So your book, no matter what your book is, it's going to have keywords which are going to be ones that a lot of people would be using. Now, the keywords that I would use to look for, let's say, a Chinese restaurant, I might look for Thai restaurant in Cape Verde, for example. But you might type in sushi restaurant in Cape Verde. So both of those are keywords, Thai and sushi. And so you have one type of individual typing in one and one type typing in another one. The KDP Rocket is really, really good for helping to find keywords, and I recommend that software. It's a one-time price anyway. It was when I bought it, one-time price, not too expensive, and go through their video and it'll show you how to find the right keywords which have the most traffic for whatever your subject is. So for instance, I have books on prophetic prayer. Prophetic prayer might have 500 people a month typing in prophetic prayer, but prophetic prayer books might have 800 people. So prophetic prayer books is a more powerful keyword structure than prophetic prayer. So by looking at the KDP Rocket, then you can decide, okay, these words are more powerful than other words. The other aspect with KDP Rocket is it will have words that you never thought of. It's like, I never thought of that. Okay, yeah, those are good words. I want to do that. So I would aim for at least 40 key phrases that are in the high traffic zone. That's what you're looking for. Number 3, develop a book summary about a third of a page and include key elements of the book. So this is different from the summary that you're using on Amazon, or maybe a lot of people use a summary on the back of their book. This is a little bit different. This is going to be a more intense summary, about a third of the piece of notebook paper. I don't know how many words that is, but that's about the size of it. I have found it to be helpful to use AI book summary. To use the AI book summary tools to help. There are several that you can upload your book into, and it will spit out a summary for you. ChatGPT, Grammarly, Pearl, there's a lot of them. What I've noticed on them is that some of them will take more of a book than others. The Pearl one is the one that I signed up for. I'm looking for it here. The Pearl one is the one that I signed up for this last week. I really, really like it because it will take more book. Grammarly has one, but Grammarly doesn't take that much book. So trying to remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, so that's what you need to do. If you do stumble across the Pearl one and it says who recommended you, if you put my name in, then they give me some money, which I like. Okay. All right. Number 4, make 5 sample book reviews. Now, if you look at some of the other classes and all the information that I've been putting out lately, book reviews are huge, huge, huge. And not, you know, you need a book review somewhere between, that's a great book, and 5 pages. You need a book review which is beneficial for you and in your book. And one of the big problems that I have noticed with books is that some books are getting a crummy book review. Maybe somebody's got a pet peeve or whatever. And if you only have, let's say, 3 book reviews, and one of them's a 2, and one of them's a 3, and one of them's a 5, those numbers are going to drag your score down. So what you need to do is you need to look for more 5s and then pull that score up. That's really the best way. So the book review, in order to have what I call a good book review, you need a lead-in sentence to introduce the book and an attaboy at the end. And I'll put some examples on the Book Media Marketplace where I'm going to upload this video. These will help to give others a clear vision of the key elements within the book. So you're going to have at the front of your, let's say my prophetic prayer book, at the front of the book review, it might say, this is one of Sherry's most insightful books yet. And then the middle of the book review goes on to say, she shared elements of blah, 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 which acts like you really read the book. and then you put a personal connection between the book and you. This book really helped me in my prayer life. I give it 5 stars. That's a good book review. So that's the type of book review that you're looking for. And it doesn't hurt to help people out, you know, if they like your book, then help them to form the right words to come up with a good answer. Number 6, gather emails of those you feel are willing to encourage you. Friends, colleagues, authors, family members, anybody in your email list that you know, you don't want to send emails to people you don't know, but emails that you do think people know you. Number 7, think outside of yourself. It's not about promoting you or your book. How can you help others while promoting yours? Like, and again, think about in the front here, I explained the dream where the person was standing in front of the hotel, needed a ride, waiting for a bus. Well, if you've got a car and your car is going to the market, the same market that person's trying to get to, why not give them a ride? And so I think it's really nice to, if you could help others while you're promoting yours. Like giving a ride to work, share the vehicle you are using to get somewhere. Standards of leaving a book review on Amazon prohibit family and friends and those benefiting from the book from leaving a book review. And again, review their standards of book reviews and who can and can't on there. But if you know someone who has a good book that your friends and family might enjoy, then share it with them so that the other writer will benefit. So the example here would be, let's say I come across somebody that has a really good book on the history of something. Well, my husband loves history books, so why wouldn't I want to go ahead and share that book with him and then encourage him to leave a good book review for that book? And that's really helping someone else get a ride someplace that, think outside of your box. I mean, we're just like all about our books. We really need to give it a little bit of advantage on there. Number 8, book reviews. Good, better, and best. Any book review with 5 stars is good. I have a book and I was looking for the book reviews. It's got 20 book reviews. Only one person even said anything. Everybody else just left 5 stars. It's like, okay, 5 stars. All right, that's good. But there's good, better, and best. When someone leaves a positive comment, it is better. However, if someone leaves a comment which indicates that she read the entire book and provides a personal benefit with encouragement to read it, that's best. Okay, so now you've got good, better, and best when you're looking at book reviews. There is no harm in helping your readers out, providing them with a nice summary of the book and a sample of a book review. Help them out, okay? Educate the readers. Assuming you are sending the email to someone you feel will encourage you, then it is okay to direct them on the best way that can help to promote you and your book. So it's kind of along the lines of when my daughter was doing ballet, and she said, "Mom, it's better if you sit on the left side because then you'll be able to see me when I come in and see the whole action better, and there's not a pole in the way." Well, if somebody's standing next to me as we go in, why don't I mention to them, you know what? Let's go to the left side. There's no pole. It's the same idea. It's just helping out people that are next to you. Number 9, promotional material. We do an author sheet, and on that author sheet, we put the summary of the book, the cover, the photo of the author, the bio, a QR code of where to purchase the book, and how to contact the author. That's what that needs. That one on one sheet, okay? It may include a book review by someone, which helps give the person a link to the book. So you can put, a fairly short book review on that one piece of paper, which is your author sheet there, and that will help others to kind of gain an understanding of, oh yeah, this book helped this person, so it could help me. It adds flesh to the bones. That's what I think. The best type of an author sheet is I make a full sheet, 8.5 by 11, with interactive elements, and then I make it 2 per page, and then I save it in a PDF so that authors can print them, making 2 per page, and print them out if they attend events. Then I make a JPEG from the sheet and decrease the size with a resolution of 200 dpi and a size of about 6 inches. I make sure to save it as an interactive file. This copy is to be attached to emails and social media, so the elements may be clicked on and purchases immediate. So the idea is help people out. Help them to find your book, to buy your book. I can't tell you how many authors I've had call me after we released their book, and they're like, nobody can find my book. Well, let's help them out here. 3 stages of selling a book. Tell your followers. That means you have to gather them in order to tell them. Make a list of emails, individuals, groups, etc. It is like a wedding announcement. Something is about to happen. Look for it. Number 2, book release. The book is published. Now you invite the people, those that care for you, to join in your experience. They can't share the joy if they don't know about it. It's just like a baby announcement. It's not to gather gifts, but to share the news. Okay, think of it like that. Now, I had an author. She wrote a book. We released it, and I said, "Well, did you tell your friends?" No. I go, "Are you on Facebook?" No. She went on Facebook that week. She sold 100 copies. So tell people. Tell people. Number 3, offer the book for free on the KDP program for their promotion and send a notice to your fan base. There is a free book now. With this notice, you can encourage them to leave a non-biased book review. So you can include your 3rd-page summary and a book review sample, or one left by someone else that makes a good example. So this is in your email, right? Number 4, follow up with in a couple of weeks later and send another email with continued excitement and put in a couple of book reviews. Hey, look, this is what people are saying about my book. And this will continue to kind of propagate the excitement and to demonstrate that other people are reading it and enjoying it. This time, include detailed instruction on where to find the book and how to give a book review. Navigate to the book, and here's the instructions. Okay, navigate to the book on Amazon or go to your purchases on Amazon if you downloaded the book during the free promotion, and scroll down to the bottom of the page. On the left side is a bottom button called Leave a Review. Click on the button. Enter the number of stars, 1 through 5, and then type in the review. You may refer to the summary, sample reviews if needed. Enter and save the review. And then I have a little asterisk here. It is not necessary to purchase the title on Amazon to leave a book review. Anyone who has purchased over $50 on Amazon in the past year may leave a review. Their review will be entered as unverified review because Amazon can't verify that you received the product that is being reviewed. So you have unverified reviews and verified reviews. The verified reviews are the ones that somebody purchases the book from Amazon. So you don't want to get a whole bunch of unverified book reviews. However, if, let's say, you sell the book locally or give the book to somebody that you know has been waiting for you to finish the book, and you want to be a nice person and you give them a copy, providing they're not family member type of thing. And the key on that is if they're on your Amazon shopping list, then Amazon's going to go, no, they're your family or your friend, no go there. But if they're not on your list, then you can go that direction. So, but if you went to an event, a book event, people bought books from you, those people can go on Amazon and they can leave a book review. It will be listed as an unverified book review. Amazon authors sell books one-to-one and give free copies. Those receiving the copies may go to Amazon and leave a review. It is important to encourage anyone that has obtained a book, person to person, to leave a review. So again, that's going to be on that author sheet that you're going to do. And on that author sheet, you're going to put the QR code that leads people straight to the book, and they can go on down and leave that book review. Number 5, post your promotional page on social media, providing links for others to purchase. It is important to assume the book is good, and many may want to read it if they knew it was available. Now that's just good selling. If you don't think the book is any good, then don't release it. But if you think the book is good, then release it and look for the people that would be interested in this type of a book. And it's a matter of connecting the people that want it with the book itself. So by advertising the book, you are simply helping others to find it. And that is the bottom line on there. So that is the wrap up of the little talk here on driving your book. Okay. So if you have more questions or if you want more information, then be sure to attend our ZAG sessions. We have several sessions. At the end of the sessions, we do have an option for questions and answers. So happy book selling. Have a good day.